water was stagnated for 2.5 months, sometimes longer. That is a breeding ground for mosquitoes and malaria. During that time, most plantation owners, they pack up their family, they leave, and they go stay elsewhere during that time. It was their belief that the enslaved could survive malaria better than the plantation owner. I will be the first to admit there were several factors that came into play. First of all, a lot of the enslaved had already been exposed, so they were immune. Secondly, you have a large percentage of African American culture. They have sickle cell. They're not prone to get malaria. The most important thing, the ancestors pass along their knowledge. They tell you how to use natural herbs to keep mosquitoes at bay. They tell you about sage and rosemary. They tell you about lemongrass and peppermint. They tell you about the beautyberry bush. The berries are nutritional. You can eat them, but the leaves repel mosquitoes. They tell you about elderberry. They are very medicinal, but the leaves repel mosquitoes. They tell you if you don't know anything else, you can go to the kitchen and get an onion. You can peel the outer layer off the onion. You put it in a dish with water or fire. It repels mosquitoes. The onion is powerful. You got an itch, rub them on your skin. You got a cough, you put them with raw honey, let them ferment, you got cough medicine. You got a fever, cut a piece and put it on your foot, put a socks on it, pull fever out your body. You see, in the Gullah community, we have bushmans and bushwomans, and we have root doctors. A person that goes out to the bush, they may get things. It might look to you like a piece of weed, a flower, dead grass, a pine needle, acorn. It might be Spanish moss or the bark of a willow tree. They can tell you how to use them medicinally. If they'll go out to collect the roots, they get dandelion root, chicory root, buttocks root, ginger root, turmeric root, and sassafras root. And they will tell you how to use them medicinally. So now I got some herbs on my table here. And so this here is my asthma medication. We call it Life Everlasting. My grandmother was Cherokee. She called it rabbit tobacco. So this is good for asthma, bronchitis, upper respiratory problems and things. So this right here, you can take it and make it a tea. You can steep it and make a tea, and you can actually smoke it. It has a sister flower with a yellow pod called Helichrysina. They got some of the same benefits, but this one is most time used to make a tea or make a tincture because they use it for their skin. So now, when I say smoke this, I know some people say, oh, smoke is bad for asthma. Cigarette smoke bad for asthma because it has nicotine in them. And this right here is a natural herb.